Dabu 7, a heads up warning here in terms of food and food production. We've said it before. I know many of you are seeing the shelves getting thinned out. I know you're seeing prices rising slowly. This is going to continue to get worse. And we have information from an insider that did not want to be named, did not want their name out there, but this is a farmer that is connected and rooted right into the industry deeply, where they have a good view of everything that's going on, and people need to see this and hear this and see what's happening here. This has everything to do with corn. Maybe you don't care about that. Maybe you don't eat it, so you think. But corn is in just about every product out there. It's also used for ethanol, and it's also used en masse to feed animals. They are saying that what is happening is the price has tripled and quadrupled in terms of the fertilizer and the liquid nitrogen that it takes to plant and grow these crops. I'm telling you right now, this is part of the staged global setup. You're not just seeing the shelves thin out here in America. It's not just a Biden thing. It's global. It's happening in parts of Europe. It's happening in South America, Argentina. And the same thing's being said here down in South America, that the coffee supply is about to get hit en masse. Many of the people that are growing corn are about to switch to soybean, and they're saying that this is going to be devastating come this time next year, or 2022's harvest. They don't see how it's possible. When small farms are already making the switch from corn to soybean, these people are saying that they're having a hard time finding seeds for the soybean. What's going to happen to these big farms that have 10,000 acres of corn, where these prices have tripled and quadrupled? They're saying the economics are not there. This is not going to be good, and that the average Joe is about to get steamrolled by what's happening here. So make sure to join me for the live streams. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, D Live and Patriot TV. Also follow me on Twitter and Getter for live updates, and hit that subscribe button for more, y'all. It's been Dabu7. Stay sharp out there.
All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and unto the elders, the great millstone, GMS, who taught me this truth, and honors to all the Akim out there that is pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And to Wadi Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be somewhere around the words of famine, because that's what I'm going to be mainly focusing on. And that was a video from the man that goes under Dabu7, which he puts out, some very, some good videos, especially like videos, brothers are able to make a lesson off, concerning the scriptures. And this video is one of them concerning famine, right? Because that is one of the things in which the Most High Yahweh Shai is going to bring upon this kingdom. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 11. And it says, "And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven." And that's right. And these are the times in which we're coming into, where there's going to be earthquakes in diverse places, famines, all right? And had the S at the end, meaning more than one. All right, so famines, pestilences, right, meaning more than one pestilence, and fearful sights. And that's a fearful sight, especially for, people that are of this world that might, are used to always making sure the family's fed. Well, when you see these, the store shelves empty, you're going to be at a loss of words, and you're not going to know what to do. That's a fearful sight, to where, you're not able to get food for your children. All right. And all these things that are going to come to pass are just the beginning of sorrows. This is Matthew chapter 24 and Let me see. I'll start at verse 6, and it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." And that's right. And all these things must come to pass because all these things are prophecy. Okay. And it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." You see, so this is just the Most High, getting things started. Okay. And he's starting, and the sounds of it from watching that video looks like the Most High. He's taking he's taking the farms away. All right, because without these farms, you know, producing whatsoever amount of food they produce, if they're not able to produce it, then you people ain't gonna be able to have nothing to eat. Okay, and when I heard about the farms, this precept came to my mind. Psalms chapter 27, or I'm sorry, Psalms chapter 107 and 33. Yep. It says, he turneth rivers into a wilderness, and the water springs into dry ground, a fruitful land to barrenness, for the wickedness of them that dwell therein. And that's right. And all these things are happening for what? For the wickedness of them that dwell therein. All right. The reason the Most High is going to bring such famine. Okay. See, and then all this, the Most High, when these things start to pop off, his men, all right, his chosen, are going to be kept safe. Job 5:20. "In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword." You see, but in famine, you see the men of YAHAWASHI, they're going to be delivered from that death. Okay, they're going to be kept alive. Matter of fact, as it says here in Psalms 33, verse 18, "Behold the eye of the Lord YAHAWASHI is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death, and to keep them alive in famine." You see, so to deliver their soul from death, because there's going to be mass death, and what's going to cause this mass death is famine. Okay. It says, "Our soul waiteth." It says, "Our soul waiteth for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Lord, be upon us, according as we hope in thee." And that's right. And that's who we are going to have our hope in. Okay. In Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Okay. Matter of fact, let's go here. This is the book of Ezekiel 7, verse 1. And it says, "Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord Yahawah unto the land of Israel, and the end is come upon the four corners of the land. Now," it says, "now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and it says, and will recompense thee in all thine abominations." And that's what the Most High is getting ready to do once again. Okay? Because the same things that happened before are going to be the same things that are going to be happening again. There's nothing new, under the sun, And it says this, reading on, and it says, "And mine eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity." And that's right, because see, the Most High, that's the thing. The Most High, he's not gonna have pity, because the reason he's not gonna have pity, because he has his men that are out here on the highways and the byways, and not only just there, but where everybody else is as well on the internet, putting up lessons, putting forth videos, warning you of these things to come, all right, consistently. We just don't warn you every now and then. We'll warn you day in and day out of the things that come. And if you don't depart from evil and do good, then the Most High is gonna destroy you. And it says, mine eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. And it says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, and evil and only evil, behold, is come. And that's right. And that's what's coming. All right, to consume you people. Evil, which that word evil just means bad. But there's the thing, this evil which is going to come, you're not going to be able to escape it. Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 11, thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. So that's right. So the Most High is not going to, hearken unto you when you call upon him. Okay. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 6, and verse 10. Yep. Ezekiel chapter 6, verse 10. And they shall know that I am the Lord, and that I have not said in vain that I would do this evil unto them. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, smite thee with thine hand, and stomp with thy feet, and say, alas, for all the evil abominations of the house of Israel. For they shall, Salaki, it says, for they shall fall by the sword, by famine, and by pestilence. And that's right. And that's what you people gonna fall to on this side, on this go round, in the days of the Son of Man, in the days when our Lord Yahweh returns. You're gonna be your options are gonna be either you perish by the sword, by the famine, or by the pestilence. All right. And it says, verse 12, and he that is far off shall die of pestilence, and he that is near shall fall by the sword, and he that remaineth and besiegeth shall die by the famine. Thus will I accomplish my fury upon thee. And that's right. And these are the things in which YAHAWASHI, he's going to accomplish. He's not going to, none of these things that he said that he's going to send are going to fail. Okay. Let's go here. A precept just came to my mind.
This is the world's first reusable cotton swab. It removes up.
It's a lot. So this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15. Well, let me read this one first. Verse let's start at 5, because the reason the Most High is going to bring all these things is because of this. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. And that's right. And the reason the Most High is sending these things because of the wickedness that has been done in the midst thereof. All right. Now let's jump down to verse 11. It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. And that's right, because the Most High, or what the Most High did in Egypt, he's going to do the same things that he did in Egypt to this place, modern Egypt, spiritually Sodom and Egypt, all right, Rome, all right, Babylon, okay, so on and so forth, okay. But as he brings his people out, he's going to smite Egypt with all his wonders, as he did aforetime when you read about that in Exodus, the 3rd chapter, the 20th verse, okay. Verse 19, 2 Ezra 15 and 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And that's what famine or lack of bread is going to lead to. People, uh, destroying others people's goods, people stealing other people's food, you know, so on and so forth, being very you know, you know, demanding. A lot. There ain't gonna be no. Let me pass me that bag of chips or something. People are gonna be getting really hangry, man. People getting the mixture of hungry and angry. That's how you people gonna be, man. Okay. It's gonna get so bad to the point where this famine is gonna lead you to you people eating your own children, and that's bad. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 58. And they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood, for very hunger of bread and thirst of water. See? Okay, so from here, let me go to let me go here. Second Ezra, or I'm sorry, no, let's just stay here. Let's stay in the book of Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 4 and 16, and it says, Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem. And it says, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment. That's right. If people gonna be watching on what you gonna eat, how much you eat, because that's how that's how tight it's gonna be for food, And it says, and it said that they may want bread and water, and be astonished one with another, and consume away in their iniquity. And that's what's gonna happen. You people gonna consume away in your iniquity. All right. Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 16, and it says, or I'm sorry, let's go. I believe it might be looking, or I'm thinking might be thinking of another scripture, but I think it's this one. Yep. Ezekiel 5 and 16, and it says, and when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, I will increase the famine upon you, and I will break your staff of bread. And the Most High, see, he did this once, okay, and he's gonna do it again. Okay, he's gonna send those evil arrows of famine, which are gonna be for the wicked of our people's destruction, man. And not only just famine, but this as well. Verse 17, so will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall beware thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will and I will bring the sword upon thee. The Lord hath spoken. And that's right. And when the Lord speaks, it's a wrap right then, But just a quick little lesson, that I wanted to touch up on, concerning famine, man, and how, the things in which we read, they're not afar off, they're very nigh, and just to tell brothers, continue to fight, continue to strive, continue to work, because we're almost up out of here. All right, so with that, I pray and hope that this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. As always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto YAHAWAH, Ba'Hashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and unto the elders, a great millstone. GMS for Tommy's truth, and honors to all the Akim out there that's pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And until the next time I say, brother, Shalom.